we have force, we have await, we have else, we have import, we have parse, we have none, we have break, except, in, raise, true, class, finally, is, and so on. But if you declare your variable, we don't need to use these keywords in Python. We don't need to use them because it already exists in Python. If you use them, sometimes the Python will give you an error and you will now execute your code as well. You will get an error inside your Python program. That's why we don't need to use these keywords. But you need to get these things. You need to work hard. Okay, so you need to work in order to use this keyword. These keywords are used in Python, and if you use this one in declaring your variable, you will get an error. But it's good. I think we will start to use this keyword. Like we will know how to use force, we will know how to use await, how to use else, and so on. But you will know everything. Just keep quiet. Let's move on. Some exercise related to these keywords. So in order to do so, I need to open my terminal. I want to open my terminal in order to have access in my folder created recently. So I want to close this window. I want to close it. Okay. So in order to can you see my screen now? Now you are not able to see my screen. So let me share again my screen in order to show you the things we're going to do. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I want to open my terminal. So I've opened my terminal. Just if you want to open it, just do Windows button and then press plus R in order to open, and then inside this prompt window you can type CMD. Okay, CMD. You can type CMD in order to open terminal. When you open it, you need to have access to the folder inside your desktop. But in order to get these things, do the following: CD and then type desktop, hit enter, type again the name of your folder. In my case, the name of my folder is www, and then I hit enter. Yes, I am inside my folder, and then I can manipulate the file and main things inside my folder. But I want to open my folder inside Visual Code. In order to open the folder inside your Visual Code, just do the following: code dot and then hit enter. I have opened my folder. Can anyone see my screen now? Can anyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, right. So I have already created, this is my folder. I've just opened inside the code and I've already created some files and so on, but let's work with in the index file, index.py, right? You can also create your index.py inside your folder. Okay, great. So, but now let's try to calculate things in Python. First, before before using this visual code, let's use terminal. Just come back to your terminal and then type Python. Hit enter. And then when you hit enter, you are able to use Python inside your terminal. Let's define a variable name n, and then assign a value like something like 45. And then after that, let's do again. Let's declare again like a variable named x, and then assign a value named 30, and then let's declare again a variable name like z, and then this z variable will help us to have like the results between n and x. So let's assign z the result of n and x, right? I want to do that, and I can use like multiply, yes, multiply x, and then enter again. Let's print z. Now I want to print z. This is the result, right? Yeah, you can use Python in your terminal and so on. You can use in many things. You can use like a list, something like John Stack, can use like gems. So they use a single quote, gems, and so on. I can use again something like John, and close my list, right? Yes, but I need to display the names inside my list name, right? In order to do that, just I'm showing you an example. It's not a lesson, just want to show you how it works. And then for item in list name, print item, right? Then hit enter. These are names inside my list name, right? Yeah, we can use Python inside our terminal as well, but for our keys, so in order to exit it, let's type exit function and then clear those, close the window, and then come back to our file, right? So let's do that in our visual code. If you have any question, you can ask me, right? So in this example, what we are going to do, we are going to ask a user to type the name of his city, zip code, yeah, sorry, there's an error. Okay, zip code, his age. At age, ask him again what we can ask. So we can ask again if he's able to subscribe to our channel. Subscribe. Right. Let's for this let's work on this. You can start to think what we are going to do. First, we need to declare a variable name, named like the name. In order to ask user type inside our program, and then take the data of the user, we can use the function named input, right, parentheses, and then that quotes, write the name as the name inside. So you will see how it works, right? Use input function to ask the user is information, right. After the name, we need to the name of is Siri, right? So we can type here username. Yes, I want to change this username, right? And here one change username. Okay, after username, we can ask for the city. Input function city, and then after city we have here zip code. Let's write here code. Okay, here we will have it will be different. Why it will be different? Because we need to ask for the number and not the string. This is the string, Siri. This is the string. So we will expect to the string. The user will enter the string inside our program. Here we are going to ask for the username, right? And then here it will not be the string but the integer. In order to convert the information from the user onto the integer, we can use the function name int, right, parentheses, and then put input here, right? That's what we are going to do here. Even if the user can type something like the name and so on, it will give an error. We now have access to our program, and then the program will stop, right? That's why we need to use this function in order to take control of the information entered in our program. Because if we don't take control of everything, the user can enter, so it will damage our program maybe, and so on. So anyway, let's use int function. So I want to tell the program that take this integer. I want to take the integer from the user and not the string, right? And then inside the integer, put him like input, and then after input, ask for the code, right? Ask for the code. And then after code, we need to ask for the age. It will be the same thing, right? Age, integer, input, we can write your age. Right, can anyone get me well? Are you here? If you have any question, you can ask me. We are going to talk. If you have any question, just raise your hand and then ask me. I will answer you. Right, and then after that, we have also the subscribe. Here we need to ask the user if he can subscribe or not, right? This will be an option. Okay, so I'd like to put it on the top of our program here. So when you come to our program, when you come to the output code, okay, right, yeah, the output code has no effect inside our program, right? Because I've put in the comments, right? We are going to talk about the comments. So let me talk about the comment first. So in programming we have what we call comment, right? So I have written comment, and then you can see comment is underlined. It shows me there is an error because it's not a comment, but I need to write a comment. A comment means we can write two main code here. For example, here I can write something like pound and then like user information, right? The user information, it's a references for me. It's a references. This is calculate. This is ask a user to type the username and so on. These are for information, right? I need to describe my code because I can write my code today and then come back to it after many years, maybe 10 years and so on. But if I describe it well, I can easily find the information of my code. I can just come here and then say, oh, this is the information of the user. Yeah, I can like update something here. I can write the name of the user and so on. So this is like so this is useful, right? But in order to write a comment, so I wanna stop the Zoom and then restart again. The Zoom works pro now. Okay, right. There's no problem. We can continue. Yeah. So in order to write the comment, we can write comment like this, pound, and then following with your information or your description you want to write, pound, and following whatever you want to write. But it can be a specific, right, in order to remind you what we did, why you did maybe next last time and so on. But here I want to fix it. I need so that it can be a comment. This is in Python, but here inside the code here, maybe if I want to show it, it can be shown, but I will show you later. But right now it is a comment. It will not be shown because it is inside the codes and so on. All right. If you have any question about this, we will talk later, but it will not be shown. In order to be shown, yeah, I think I can explain you. In order to be shown, we can assign it, right? We can assign this one to a variable name, for example, item, right? And then sign it, right? I have assigned this information to the item. Can you hear me? It's simple. And then when if I need to print it, I can just use print function and then pass item inside, right? And then I will print it out. Yeah. But we talk later, but you can just know it. You can know it's very important. This is the comment, right? Okay, so we need to define a variable named option. The option variable will ask a user if he can join us or not, right? Um, let's let's put there like input function and then ask for the user. Do you want to join us, right? And then in parentheses I can say yes or no. Yes or no, right? Now the user will type maybe yes, maybe no. But right now, if we print it, it will not do anything, right? Because we have now because we have not put like if condition inside our program. We have now put if command inside there. But now I will show you later how we can do it by using if condition. Right now let's comment it because it's not necessary for you now. Okay, now let's try to print out this information. In order to print, let's print and then okay, let me show you how to display all these things. In order to print every single variable, you can just start with F and then at F double quotes, bracket. Inside the bracket you can write username. After username you can type, but I need to break this information. Okay, I will show you. Like let's separate them with comma, and then after that we have bracket, also city. At city we have bracket again, bracket and code. After that we have bracket again and age, right? Now let's save and run it in our terminal. Yeah, the name, remember the name of your file. My file was named index.py. I want to run it index.py. Let's run it. Hit enter, and then my program can ask me the username. I can write just the city. Can write like New York. Right? After that, I can write my codes. Whatever I want. Age. I am 17. Sometimes I am 17. Now I need to run these things, display everything. Hit enter, just New York, and so on, the code and the age, right? But I need to add some information after the age. Years, can write years. Years old. After year 2, you can write I can add again something like code zip. Okay, add here zip code, and then here city, and then the username, and then after that we need to add age. Right, let's run it again and then see what will happen. Username John C. Tech, the city, let's put so I want to put key code, can put 55, age I can put 50, right? Let's display it. Username Genstech, city, Ken, zip code, we have 55, age, and we have 50 years old, right? It's simple. It is simple. You can do two main things with it. You can ask for the user to write to enter maybe the value, and then you can calculate it and so on. We will see how to use it. It's very simple. In order to use operations and operation sign and so on, we can use like multiply, we can use this one, division, we can use this, and then plus we can use this, equal sign we can use this, minus we can use this, modulo we can use this. I will show you, and so it's very easy. Alright, do you have any question to ask me in order to continue? Click here. Okay, so for now, let's ask the user to enter the value inside our program. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Right. Now, let's ask the user to enter maybe the value and so on, but let's write this one. Let's write this one here. When user is logged in, we can ask him to calculate something. We can ask x int as usual. You can use it wherever and wherever you want. Enter your value, and then after this, let's ask again. Okay, at displaying, we need to separate the output here. Separate, calculate. Calculate, right? After that, we are going to ask x value, and then after x value, we can ask y input. Okay, y can be float. I will explain you what is float, right? Float, enter your value again, and then after that calculate it. Say again, write result equal, I can take x multiply by y and then divided by x. I can do something like that. It seems to be weird, but it's normal. And then print out the result. Can write the result. The result is okay plus result. Alright, but if I print it like this, it will show me an error because the result is an int, and then we cannot add an int to the string. Let's try, and then you will see an error. Okay, let's restart the program again. Python and then index.py. Okay, my name is Janstech. The Siri can write whatever you want in the code. My age, I am 14 years old. Right, this is my information, the username information. Of the username information, the program is asking him to ask like a value. He can calculate. We can see calculate, right? Enter the value. I can enter 4. So, but now we need to enter the float value. We can write like a 3.0. It's an error. That's why I told you, because we are trying to add, to concatenate. This is an expression we can use. We are trying to concatenate the result to the result, because the result seems to be float, but it is not a string. We are trying to concatenate the string to the float. It's not work. It's an error, but in order to fix it, let's try with this. So let's, okay, we need to convert the string to, so the integer, right? Integer is here, right? We have already seen it. Int function, we need to convert it to the str, which is string, right? This is a string, right? So let's try to convert it right here. We need to convert the result, which is string, here to str. It's very simple. We can just write str and then put results in our parentheses here. It's simple, right? I have converted. I have converted. Can you hear me well? I have converted the int to the string, right? Let's try to calculate again and then see what will happen. I want to clear these guys and then print again my program, Jamstack, and then Siri, and whatever age I am, 14 years old, right? They ask me to enter the value. I can write 45, 40.5, right? This is the correct answer, as you can see, because the program cannot show us again the error, because we have fixed everything. It was here, right here. We have fixed anything, right? Do you have any questions? Okay, if you don't have any question, we can move on. Let's take the list. I want to delete everything here and enter the list. Okay, I want to write a comment, name the list in Python, right? Okay, in order to define the list, we need to use the name. It's like a variable, but it's different. Let's go. I want to list the things. It's a list of people. So I want to say a list of what can I say of? Okay, people or animals, right? And then I've put my bracket here. The list here is the way we can define the list in Python, right? You can see, but my list is empty. There's not anything in it. Let's try to print out this. Let's write the list of animal. Let's print it out and then see what will happen, right? Okay, Python index the py. The list is empty, right? It is empty. But if you can see well, when we need to print the list, the program can print us the curly brackets here. The program can print us something in our program, but we don't need to display it. In order to do it in Python, we have like what we call for loop. For loop is the way we can go inside our list and then take the element inside our list and then print it out or display it. How can we use for loop in Python? As I have declared my list, it's empty, I can use like this for, right? This is the keyword. Remember, I've shown you the keyword of Python and so on, but here is the first keyword we need to learn. For example, I can say for element, or this is the list of animals. Okay, for animals in list of animals, right? Okay, please unmute. Okay, so we need to loop over our list for animals inside list of animals, right? For animals inside the list of animals. So for everything inside our list of animals, I need to print it out. But we need to follow the indentation. When you write something like this, the Python will ask you to indent. Look at the way I'm indenting my program, right? If I write here, it will be an error. I will show you later why. So I can write print animals. Now I need to write animals and not list of animals. Let me delete something. Okay, so I want to explain what I can write for loop. Okay, here we are using for loop, right? For using for loop, we need to define the list or declare a list, the name of list, and then after that we need to loop inside our list. If there's an element, if there's something inside our list, we can display the program will display it for us. So I'm saying for animals inside our list, right? Print every animals, right? Print every name of animals inside our list. Okay, let's try for now. Let's run again. Now we can see it is empty, right? We have solved the problem because our list is empty, right? And then I can print again the list is empty. The list is empty. Let's clean this and then run again. Okay, it's not showing because everything is okay, right? It's not showing because we don't have anything inside our list. But let's try to add the name. In order to add, you can use single quote or double. Just write James, right? You can write many things inside your list, and then you can write John. Can write Peter, and so on. Let's try to run again, and then I want to delete this. Okay, let me write again the list. I forgot to show something. The list is empty. Okay, let me clear these guys, right? Let's see. The list is empty. Why it is showing? Because I have I'm not still inside my loop. In order to be inside my loop, we can indent our program here. Sorry for the noises you are hearing. Someone is trying to print out some documents. Okay, right. Now I'm not inside my for loop. I am outside, right? Now the program knows that I'm not inside the for loop. If I need to be inside my for loop, I can indent it, but it's not indented, right? That's why you can see the list is empty. Now let's put the guys inside. our program and then run again the program and then see what will happen. You know, this is the name inside our list. James John Pierre, and the list is empty now. The list is now full, right? The first time when I put this print function here, it did not show anything. Why? Because Python is running like line by line. The program was stopped here because we didn't have any element inside our list. That's why the program stopped and it didn't show us the following things. But in order to show us, we can see the list is now let's see, the list has now some elements. Right, let's run again and then see what will happen. The list has now some element. We can see. Yeah, but this is so simple. If you have any question, you can ask me. I want to put it right there. Okay, now we don't need to put things inside our list, but we need to store the information, the user information inside our list. What we can do that? How we can do that, and what is the best way to do that? Okay, now let's try to empty this list, right? In order to add element inside the list, we can use the function. Let me write the comments again. We can use the function named append in order to add element, right? For now, let's use this one. Let's append element in the list. Okay, I want to clear this. Ask the user's name. Name, right? And then my list is called database. My list is called database, right? Now I need, when the user put his name and then city, I can ask him about a city and write city. City, right? City. And then let's append all these things inside our list. I can say database dot append username, right? And okay, let's use again database dot append city, right? Now I need to loop over my database. Okay, I can say for item in database print item. It's very simple, as you can see. Let me run it. Let's run this program. You can see name, can put John Stack. Siri can put Ken, right? Let's run. This is the names, right? we have stored inside our list, and now this list is no longer empty. But if I need to loop here, let me try to loop here. I can change like n or x value because it's an unknown, right? It will print nothing. I can print like the list, the database, right? We're talking about the database. The database is empty. Okay, let's see what will happen. Let's run again the program. The database is empty. Alright, now I want to put an example. So I want to put the print function here and say, please add your information. Alright, you can do many things with this. Alright, now when I'm asking the user to add this information, I can come here and then write print now. I can print thank you. Thank you. The database is has, so I can say has information. Okay, let's run again. Oh, let me stop this now. Okay, let me write whatever to put. This is what I was talking about. Right now, let's clear. Sorry. Right, let's run again. Okay, database is empty. Please add your information. So right, I need to add my name. Can write my name is Code. Right, the city is whatever I want. So I can say the city is New York. New York, right? Yes, thank you. The database has information. As you can see, do you have any question? This is the first the first element to use when you need to use the list. The list is something very important. You can use it and so on in order to store information and do too many things with it. You can do too much things. But now what you can do, we are almost at the end. You can start to use and change the name of the variable. We have use it here and then use whatever you want and so on. You can use this list by doing many things. You can store the information of the user. You can store the information of your activities and so on, but you can do too many things. Right, do you have any question? Do you have any question to ask me about this? It's easy. If you don't have any question, I'm almost at the end and then I need to close the meeting now. We are done for today. I think maybe the next week we will find a day to do our meeting. We can talk about the condition in Python. It will be better for you, right? John Steck was very glad to meet you today. Let's meet on next. Let's see you.